We're going to do 20 minutes of, hopefully we'll get every part of our body in today. Abs, arms, little butt, legs, the whole shebang. So let's begin. I'm going to start my little watch here so that I can keep you guys on time with the promised 20 minutes. And we'll start now. So let's take 3 big breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, shoulders glide down the back. Inhale up. Lots of breath in, lots of breath out. You can exhale when you're by yourself in the room, right? Inhale and exhale. Good, let's just rotate the spine. So grow as tall as you can, like a string is coming through the center line. Rotate your rib cage to the right. Take your right hand behind you. Take your left hand on your thigh or knee and kind of assist that stretch by pulling yourself over. As you do that, grow taller. Exercise your eyes by looking behind you. Get your neck to go as far as it can. As you guys know, I can't look to the right, but I'm doing the best I can. And let's switch that over to the other side. So again, nice and tall. Rib cage rotates to the left. Right hand on the left arm, and just kind of assist the stretch, keeping both sit bones nice and anchored to the ground. Neck is tall, looking behind you. Excellent. Come forward. Both feet are on the floor about 6 inches apart. I'll take an angle like this so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I want you just to wheel the pelvis down to maybe just shy of your waistband of your pants, definitely past your bum crack. Your hands are lightly on your thighs, and I want you just to go down 1 inch from there and come up. And when I say 1 inch, I'm really talking about 1 vertebra. The eyes stay on the belly, that completes the C curve. We're hollowed out here and rounded through the back. So I don't want you to open your chest and do any Frankenstein upper body stuff. Stay nice and rounded. Just a little bit down, a little bit up. As you come up, I want you to watch your belly pull in and definitely keep the feet flat. Don't let the toes rise up. If they do, draw your feet in a little bit closer to you and maybe lighten your range of motion. Now let's keep the motion going, but let go of your hands. Just small rocking motions. And your focus right now is how much do you pull in and up as your body comes up. Kind of bowing into your own belly. Bowing to the prize, I guess, for this one. Right now, my arms are about parallel to the floor. I'm going to lift them up so my fingertips look, if I gaze, my fingertips are pointing to where the wall and ceiling meet at the far side of the room. Still keeping with the same gentle rocking motion. Gets a little more difficult as we take our arms away. So you may be warming up your abs by now. If it's too much, you're going to come back to that original position or just take a couple rep break. On the next one, take your arms straight up to the ceiling. Eyes still stay here and just down for 8. Push into your feet, come up. Small ranges of motion, suck it in. You got to think about it. Watch it suck in. 4 more, imprint and peel, just about 3 to 4 vertebrae. 3 more, imprint and peel. 2 more. On the last one, slide both elbows past your obliques. Just take a rest down. From here, I don't want you sinking up. I want you pulling up tall. Look at your knees. Right hand touches the knee. Left hand, back, back. Just alternate, alternate, back, back. Ideally, your body isn't changing, so I'm not lifting and lowering my body. It's staying where it is. Back, back. 3 more. Pull the belly in. 2 more, that's your anchor. 1 more, come up tall. Take a breath. Inhale and exhale. Let's go back down for a challenge round. Back to that original position on your elbows. I want you to engage your abs first and then move your arms. Don't move your arms and then be surprised at what happens, because it will definitely go in your back. So if you don't think about what muscles you're working, you might challenge the wrong one on this one. So suck the abs in, look at the abs. Both hands, back down. Push into your feet, back down. Suck it in, back down. Only 1 more, back down. You guys rock. Now, come up a little bit. On this one, we're going to go back down to that original position, a little bit past the bum crack, just shy of the waistband of the pants. The rib cage rotates to the right. Both arms come over the left leg. From here, I like the idea of thinking of Barbie doll arms. Remember how Barbie doll arms kind of lifted from the shoulders? Your eyes are gonna be definitely memorizing the look of your left hip here. Suck your belly in, raise your arms up and down. Surprisingly, maybe not surprisingly, you will feel your right oblique. I'm twisted to the left, but I'm gonna feel my right oblique on this. And again, I'm looking and I'm deliberately sucking it in. So don't just kind of passively do this exercise. Work a little harder by deliberately drawing the abs in and up. 2 more here. Last one, come up. Take a big breath, inhale and exhale. Good, down again, reset, rib cage goes to the right. I'm memorizing the look of my right thighs. Both arms come over the right knee. Knees are not swaying, they're staying put. And we raise up for 8. Second and 7, 6. If your back hurts, you need to round a little more or perhaps take a little pillow under there to help you. 4 more, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Let's take a break from our abs because I'm sure they're already starting to weep a little bit, and we're gonna do some arm workout. So weights are optional. You actually don't need weights for this next section. In fact, I'll start without just to show you. I want you to think of your arms kind of like robot arms, and I want you to pull them back and let your shoulder blades pull together and then release. Pull together, release. As you pull them together, it's not pinching. It's kind of like gathering material in the back. You're kind of pulling everything into the center line of your scapula, into the rhomboids. Elbows stay tucked in tight, so we're not kind of doing that. We're not winging it out. 3 more. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. 2, 1. Now, watch my elbows. We're just going to lift them up a little bit. This time it's as if a string is behind me, pulling my elbows together. You might have a tendency to shrug at this, especially, I don't mean to be gender specific, but women tend to carry their stress in their shoulders. So hopefully you have a mirror that you can glance into and make sure that you're not shrugging, or just be aware how your body's settled in right now. 4 more, working the upper back, really important for lower back pain relief and for excellent posture. Opening up the collarbone also helps to stretch the areas that we tend to kind of hunch into during our day's activities. Good, on the next one, elbow at the same level as the wrist and draw it back. Pulling back. So this is abducting the arms back and then abducting in, but really the focus with the muscle engagement is on the adduct, the adduct. Adduct sounds like I'm saying. 5 more. Upper back's nice and warm. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up. Palms face each other. Now, there's an imaginary beach ball. Reach up, squeeze the beach ball, and then come down. So put some pressure into the air. Compress the air with the strength of your arms, but I want you to think about what your back is doing. If you're feeling too much arm, you will feel your shoulders. I want you to take your arms a little farther back. If this is troublesome for your shoulders, if you have a rotator cuff issue, you might want to just come up and just think of kind of squeezing into the back. And I'll show you what I mean by that in 1 second. Actually, I'll show you right now. So if you bring your arms forward, watch this part of my back right here. If I just go like that, see how I'm working that without having to come all the way up to work it. So you can still get those muscles engaged without going in the full range of motion. You have to be very mindful of how you position your arm though and what you're engaging. Good, now take it back down, push in, push in. Pretend you have the Pilates Magic Circle. Maybe you do have the Pilates Magic Circle. You can think about it or actually use it. You can use a pillow. I'm just doing this isometrically now, and I can tell you I'm already feeling my shoulders warmed up, so happy about that. Squeeze in 3, 2, and 1. Good, fingers down, arms come back behind the hips. And on this one, the elbows are drawn back, so we're not like this. I want you to do a little mini roll down, so your elbows will begin bent, eyes to the belly, and just lift your bum out off by straightening your arm, and then come back down. Now, obviously, we could keep our elbow bent and just lift the butt, but we're not going to do that. I want you to, so you're going to push them far enough back that they're bent, and then straightened, bent, then straightened. 4 more. Elbows back, fingers forward, 3 more. 2, 1. Hold this there. Lift your hips up, eyes forward. Lift the right leg and the left leg. As you press it down, the heel should be pressing into the floor, and we're activating the hamstring. Press down. Good. 2 more. Sets, not 1. Last set. Keep the hips lifted. I just dipped. Sorry. Good. Lower the bum. Release the hands. Reach forward. Touch your toes. A stretch breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. Let's get some legs into it now, more than we just now did. I want you to lie on your tummy, and you guys will have your hands as a pillow with your head down like this. I'm not going to do that because I need to look at you, but basically the higher your head is on this, the more chance that you'll hurt your back. So I really want you to keep your head down and maybe just glance over at your computer or your phone, whatever it is that you're looking at right now. I want you to lengthen the right leg and lift it up. And as you lift it up, the right heel is going directly towards the ceiling, and the leg is as long as you can get it, like someone's pulling it. So we're not kind of soft through the knee. Lift it up. 5 more there. We're working the hamstring, the gluteus maximus, and that little area, gluteus minimus, where the hamstring and glute meet each other. And now we're going to take it out to the side, getting the gluteus medius into it. So up, out to the right, back and down. This is my right leg, and I'm sweeping it to the right. Hope you guys can hear me. I don't know if I'm talking into a tunnel here. Out to the right and back. Pull the belly skin off of the mat, off of the carpeting, wherever you're lying down. Hopefully it's comfortable. Keeping the pelvis connected, so we're not going to pike up here. 2 more. Last one. Now, flex the right foot, kick it in, point, go long and lift. So as the leg lengthens, you're going to have a little air time with the right thigh. Working the ankle with the point and flex. Point the leg long, flex the heel to butt. 2 more there. Last one. Good. Now let's just do that same thing with the other leg. Left leg is long, just soft Pilates point, lift it up. Your thought here is to find the engagement of your left glute, left hamstring, left gluteus minimus, which is where the hamstring and glute meet. So think about that, because we're going to start to build on this, and we need to know where those muscles are so that we can properly engage them. On the next one, we're going to add the medius in on the left side by lifting, kick it out to the side, back and down, keeping the leg as long as you can keep it. An imaginary friend is at the end of your mat pulling your leg, not as a joke, like pulling your leg, but pulling your leg to keep you long. 4 more and down. 3, 2, 1. Good. Now flex the foot, heel to bum, point the toe long. Flex, heel to bum, point long. Flex, heel to bum, and long. Long. Good. Now, take your elbows underneath your shoulder, and you can take your fists here or down. I want you to pull your rib cage up. So I have my shirt's kind of gapping here, so I'll point it in so you can see. I'm not dumped like this, I'm pulling up. From here, kick the right leg, kick the left leg. Kick it in, 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 in. 2 more. Last one. Now, we're going to take our hands on our low back, do the same thing, but we're going to kick both legs in. And then as the legs go long, lengthen the arms and legs, lengthen, pull the neck long, bend the arms, take the cheekbone down, kick, kick. It should be a nice quad stretch, hamstring and glute work, back work, suck the belly in. We're always working the core. Reach it long, kick, kick, reach it long. Release the hands underneath the shoulders, bend the knees, do a little pelvic tilt, and come up into knee plank. Drop the toes, flex the feet, curl under. Holding plank, flex the feet as much as you can. So you let the quads take it. Look about 8 inches off the tips of your fingers to keep the neck in line with the rest of the spine. Pull the belly in, hold it here. 15, 14, 13, 12, 10, 11, 10, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift the weight of the body into the left hand. Shift the heels to the left. Look at me and say hi. And then let's come down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Flex the feet. 4, 3, 2, 1. Shift the weight of the body into the right arm. Shift the heels to the right. And now I say hello to the lanai. Come back down. Drop your knees. Come into child's pose. Now would be a good time to stretch your shoulders by taking one hand underneath the bridge of the other, or the tunnel of the other, and then switch. Big inhale and exhale. Good. Let's work a little bit more of the gluteus maximus now. I want you to come down onto your left forearm and take your right leg up, kind of like hydrant. Your leg's about in a 90-degree bend. When you're here, I then don't want you to open up the shoulders. I want you to square the shoulder. Push the right foot over the center line of the left. So your hips are open, your shoulders are somewhat squared, and you're really working into this happy area here. Let's do 4 more. Keep the heel close to the bum if you can. 3. Push it over, keep it lifted. 2 and 1. Now, push it over, kick up. Push it over, kick up. I'm talking into my cousin Hera here. Sorry about that. Over and up, over and up. Now, obviously, if you have hip or knee problems, you're going to modify your range of motion. You might have it down a little more. I just want you to think of really squeezing into the glutes. Good. Now, your knee has a pencil on it. Circle it around. Keep it lifted. You're going to feel it deeper when you lift, but that doesn't mean you feel it. You don't feel it when it comes down. You're feeling it the whole freaking time. Up and around for 5, 4, work into it deep. 3, keeping it tight. 2 and 1. Drop that knee over the center line. Kick it out to the side. Center line, side. Let's just do 6 more. Eyes to the floor, eyes to me. Good. Last one. When it comes down, let the knees meet for child's pose. And I think time-wise, we only have time to really come and do the other side, which means, look, ladies, we're almost, and men. How horrible of me to think that no men are doing this with me. We're almost finished. So, come down onto the right elbow. You're gonna open it up to the side. And I'll untuck it now because this looks really weird. You're gonna push it over. I'm too far over, so I'm bonking into the glass. You're gonna push it over. So just so you guys know, that's all I'm doing. I'm keeping the knee and the ankle at the same level, hopefully, keeping the heel close to the bum and working right into this nice area here. Good, now let's push it over, lift up. So it's a little hydrant work. Once you open up the hip to me, try to square the shoulders towards the floor. It won't be totally squared, but so push it over and up for 3 more. 2, 1. Good. Now tap the knee, crossing over the right leg. Point it out. I keep having to move because I'm in such confined space. Hopefully you guys are in your living room where you're not bonking into your own drapes, walls, glass doors. 3 more. 2, 1. Good. Knees come down. Come back into child's pose. And we have 45 seconds. So let's do a quick stretch. Open up your knees if you can. Feet together. Cap your toes. Grow tall with your sternum, tall with your spine, and draw your nose and sternum towards me. So don't bow down. Stay nice and tall. And let's end as we begin. If you can keep your knees like this, do so. If you need to have your legs long, that's fine, but I want you to rotate looking over your right shoulder. Use your left hand to assist that stretch. Go a little deeper, go a little taller. Inhale here, exhale here, and switch. Over, inhale, exhale, and come center line. Now see, 20 minutes at a time, we can stay fit during this COVID, right? Hope you guys are all doing well, staying healthy. I'm sure you guys are sick of saying social distancing, so I'll just stay away from each other. Till next time, stay well.